Here's the coup de grace, here's the secret sauce, here's the thing that you want to do to basically take all of your sequences and turn them into one sequence. What's up, everybody? I want to take you through song mode on the MPC Live 2. Now, this video won't be about the sample breakdown. This video will just be about how I go about using song mode to build the actual elements of the song. You watched the live video that I did. There was a beat I was working on, and I also put a little short out about it entitled We Shining, and it kind of sounds like this. Shout out to Knox Square. He did the tag. One of the first things that I like to do, I like to build my track, my drums, my keyboards, my sample. If you understand song structure, then you don't have to know music theory. Learn music theory later, but understand song structure. Understand your chorus, understand your verse, understand your bridge, understand your intro, understand your vamp, understand the pre-chorus. If you understand these elements of a song, then you can change and move elements around like this. From the chorus, I built out the intro. So the intro kind of sounds like this. Then I have an intro part 2 because Rodney Jerkins said
every 4 to 8 bars, something has to happen. It's very important because I don't want to bore people.
He added the bass. But here's the first part of the intro right here, just a sample. That's my intro. After my intro, I have my verse. Then I have my the other part of my verse where the drum beat changes a little bit. I begin pulling elements out. Some people, they'll go to the track mutes, and then they'll build their song through the track mutes. This is just a basic explanation. Building out your sequences, and once you build out your sequences, then you can go into song mode and just insert your different sequences. You can make changes on it later once you really listen to the song and see if you want to add or take away elements. Here's the coup de grace, here's the secret sauce, here's the thing that you want to do to basically take all of your sequences and turn them into one sequence, which in essence is a song. The pads over here are related to that. So if you hold menu and you hit that particular pad, then you'll get to that particular option or that feature. Right now, I just want to go to song mode. If you look in song mode here, I kind of have everything already built out. You can see here that I have a number of each sequences. So if you look here, you can see that I have all the sequences laid out. Here's the intro, there's the parts of the intro, there's the verse, there's the chorus, there's the intro once again, then it goes back into the verse. But what you want to know is how you do that. So I'm gonna give you a quick way on how you build your song. The way in which you build your song is like this. All right, so I'm gonna start with a new program. All right, and I'm gonna name this program. And this is gonna be test, T-E-S-T, do it. So this is gonna be a test here. I'm gonna build everything out. Now, what you have here is all the sequences that you made. And down here, you can clear out a sequence, you can export everything once you do it, you can convert a sequence, you can delete and insert. The first thing I want to do is I'm going to touch a pad, and I'm going to touch my intro pad, and I want to touch 5. Once I'm on 5, I want 5 to be the one I'm going to insert. Click insert, and as you can see, it inserted. I'm going to hit insert one more time. Insert. What it did is it brought in another song, another sequence. So what I'm going to do with that sequence is I'm going to click here in the sequence section, because everything is laid out here. You have the number, the sequence, you have the loop, or the number of times you want to loop. You have the BPM, or the beats per measure, and the number of bars you want for that song. Everything is in this header right here. After I do that, I'm going to come tap here, and I'm going to turn it to the particular sequence that I want. I want intro 3 to be that sequence, or sequence 3 to be the next sequence. How many times do I want this sequence to play? I only want it to play one time. Then I'm going to come and I'm going to insert one more time. As you see, it doubled up. So what I want to do is I'm going to look at my sequences, and I see that my fourth sequence is the second part of the intro. So then I'm going to go grab that sequence there. So what am I trying to say? That basically the way that you build your song is by building your sequences. If you build out the entire chorus, then you start to take out parts. Maybe you take out your synths, you take out your drums, change the programs just to bring a different dynamic to that song. So once again, you hit insert, and as you can see, it brings up the last sequence that you put in. You just tap here, and what I want now is I want sequence 2. I want this to play 2 times because it's 2 bars, and I want it to be 4 bars. Then I'm going to hit insert again. So now I have an 8-bar verse. So I have an 8-bar verse. After my 8-bar verse, you can make it a 12-bar verse. That's all up to you. Remember, I said if you learn song structure, then in some cases you don't have to know music theory. You can do everything by ear. Now, I want the chorus to come after this. So I'm going to tap here, insert, and I want this to be the chorus. So I'm going to go to the chorus, which is my sequence 6. It's on the 6th pad. Then I'm going to go here, and I want this to be a 4 to 8 bar chorus. So since that's the case, 4 times 2 is going to give me 8. So it's going to be 8 bars for this chorus. After that, insert. So I know that the listener needs a little change up after the chorus. You got to take them down. It's like a roller coaster ride. You understand that you got to take the listener on a ride. And you know today's music is all about emotion. Now that I got the chorus here, I want to take them back to the intro. I know that listening to this, at some point I'm going to have to go back. And there's some elements I want to add to it. Maybe like a drum roll, do something different. You know, you just want to make it dynamic. Here I got my intro going. I'm going to insert one more time. Click here. And then I want to go back to the beat. So when I go back to the beat, I'm going to verse 2. Hit it again. Insert. Oh, I done did too many. See, here's the thing. Now I'm going to delete. So now you get to see me deleting because I didn't push everything up. Now I'm going to go here, verse 1. So that's the first verse, but I have 2 parts to the verse just to bring some change. So as you can see, I just don't have the same beat playing over and over and over. I'm adding dynamics. And a lot of people would think, oh, I can't do that with the MPC. Or I can't do that with the Maschine Plus. Or I can't do that with the SP404. Yes, you can add dynamics to your songs. You can add different sequences that can basically add that power to your productions. And I kind of want the song to end close around this time. So I'm going to add another intro, and I want to add something a little different. I think I have something on sequence. I think I got a drop. I got to go listen to it. Let me go to sequence 7. Ah, yes. So I got a drop. Menu, pad, we're back here. So here, which I should have done behind the chorus, is I really need to change this to that drop. So sequence 8 is the drop. So all the music drops out. It's just the sample, it's just the drums, and it's just the vocals. So after that, but normally, if we were doing a 3-verse song, I would probably do that. Or you know, you wanted to bring that emphasis back into the song. Chorus, drop, verse. Then we want the chorus again. Oh, going too high. 6 is the chorus. 6 is the chorus. From the chorus, then I'm going to insert here. I want the song to end. Well, we're going to do the drop again. Then I'm going to insert one more. So we got the verse, chorus, drop, and I'm going to change that to 1 time. We got this verse. I want that to go 1 time. As you see, I'm changing how the sequence hits. Well, actually, I want the verse to go, 1 time, 2 times. I'm sorry. The drop to go 1 time and go back into that. And then I'm going to insert right here. And as you can see, that push that down. And then what I want to do is change that to 2. What I'm doing now is I'm just laying out the sequence and laying out how I want it to sound. So then I'm going to go back into the chorus, back into the drop, and then the last one, instead of the drop, now I want the song to end with the intro. So actually, let's do a recap. What are we saying to do? We're saying to build out your song. Build out the entire chorus. After you build out the chorus, then start substituting. You know, add some elements, do some things, addition and subtraction based upon what you think the listener is going to hear or wants to hear. Build out the different sequences. add and subtract. After you add and subtract, then you can go in and you can insert each sequence. You can change the sequences and you can change the duration of the loop. After you change the duration of the loop, boom, you got a song.